The wheel. Tried, tested, true. Can't get much better. Or can it?
The Shark wheel is the best of both worlds. You take all of the things that are great about fat, grippy tires and all of the things that are great about skinny, fast tires, and you put them together into one wheel, and it performs how you need it to perform, when you need it to perform.
Dude, are you kidding me?
We've got $2 million riding on this design carrying everything forward. It's really fulfilling to do something that you really love. You can't help but smile. It's a square wheel.
Shark wheels are David Patrick's latest baby. Today we're putting them on skateboards and to the test.
Like most great inventions, you fall into it. It's an accident. And what we were doing was we were trying to invent a new kind of carnival ride.
What?
I know, for lack of a better word, it was a carnival ride, but it was a ride that was going to spin three-dimensionally. And that was something nobody'd ever done. So when I was drawing out all these plans for these things, we suddenly realized we had a wheel sitting in there. And even though the wheel is based on a cube, a perfect cube, it still rolled. But then we finally realized not only could it work as a wheel, it could competitively compete against traditional wheels and win.
Wait. You're saying your wheel's gonna be better than the wheel that's been around for, I don't know, forever?
Did the research, and they've been spinning for almost 12,000 years.
Well, it's an improvement upon the wheel in certain categories.
That is a bold claim, my friend.
It's a weird one, I'm sure.
So from the side, like, it does actually look very cube-esque. How does it even roll, man? How does it work?
Well, as you've mentioned, it is a perfect cube. It's something that's flat on 6 sides. And you wouldn't normally think something that was flat on 6 sides would roll.
No.
But it is actually a perfect circle. And it's just a sine wave when you look at it from the side.
Wait, a sine wave. Now, sine wave, when I think about sine waves, I think about frequency and amplitude.
Exactly, amplitude and frequency. You see them all the time, but you're seeing them 2-dimensionally. This is a 3-dimensional sine wave.
What?
The sine wave design pushes debris from under the wheel to improve grip and stability. Even though this wheel could potentially be used anywhere, skateboarding is a good place to start, since riders have so many different wheels to choose from.
This is our longboard wheel.
Okay.
And as you can see, you've got one wheel with one flat surface and one lip. We've got a wheel that has 3 lips and 3 grooves. So you're going to be able to take this wheel faster than you would a normal wheel through rougher terrain, and you're going to find that it has phenomenal grip.
Well, I gotta be honest with you, man. I would avoid that terrain with all my heart if I could.
Well, give it a whirl.
I didn't feel any control through that at all, man. It was sliding like this.
Give this a whirl.
Yeah? Dude, are you kidding me? You sailed right through it.
Right. What's happening is when you have a traditional wheel, and this wheel has to go over dirt or gravel, it basically has to steamroller right over it. Nothing can get out of the way. When you've got a wheel like this, the gravel gets pushed to the side into the grooves and you end up cutting a path through it.
So for that test going through sand, I would say that's a pass.
I had my doubts, but it really does feel good. From power slides to splashing through water, this reinvention of the wheel is working for me.
All right, so you've seen our longboard wheel. You've seen a bunch of different tests of that and how it performs in different surfaces. Let's go get to the real stuff. Let's go get in the bowls.
Let's do it, man.
Reactions from the street will make or break this for David, telling him if he can launch into production or if he'll have to head back to the drawing board.
I mean, to be honest, I was just completely spellbound. I did not understand how it could even be possible that it would roll.
Oh, they feel good?
Yeah, like, for the shape of them, like, I would not expect them to just ride like that. Like, that's crazy.
How's it feel when you land?
It like normal, like
Yeah?
a normal wheel.
They bomb.
Right on, brother.
They good.
Dude, they work pretty good.
Yeah, this might be the future of skateboarding, man. I've ridden a lot of wheels, dude. You know what I mean? I know the feel, the difference, and these feel pretty good.
And it's not just the kids at Venice Beach that David is making an impression on. I brought it all the way up to the godfather of boarding.
Trying to get your idea.
Show you this bad boy right here.
Oh, wow. I actually have seen these.
Have you?
Yeah.
The shark wheel, right?
Yeah. It looks crazy when it's rolling. Probably for stuff that you're doing where it's just more downhill, this would be more functional. I am amazed at there's a technology, I mean, really, Did you really reinvent the wheel? That's pretty amazing.
We've had tremendously positive response, and I think it's part because it's a little bit so ridiculous that it's a square that rolls. It's common sense. You look at it and you realize why it works. It's been an easy thing for people to accept somehow, even though it's so bizarre.